Hello guys, welcome to our first tutorial of our indicator uh, based on quarterly theory and its crack and correlations. So most of traders may be up to now still unaware of from the concept of quarterly theory in these forex markets, cryptos, commodities. I have learned about quarterly theory also from internet, from YouTube, but I developed some tools to identify some exact movements and the along with correlated assets and some specific conditions. When met together, our indicator will automatically detect these conditions and show labels along with different conditions, different time frames, different quarters. So proceeding to exact point that how to use this indicator. So this indicator basically, if you come in the setting and check what are the settings of this indicator, firstly analysis time frame, that is quarters 6 hour. It means a whole day is divided into 4 quarters. If some of you are already have concept of quarterly theory, then this is about dividing a whole cycle into 4 quarters, like 1 year into 4 quarters, 3 months in each quarter, then 1 month into 4 quarters, 1 week is a 1 quarter, then from month to we come to the weekly side, then 1 week is divided into 4 quarters, that is first quarter is Monday and last is Thursday. These are the this is a you can say that this is a big scenario of market up to the weekly cycles and daily cycles. I just focused on the intraday trading or the daily cycles, which includes 6 hour cycles in a day. A day is divided into 4 quarters, each of 6 hour. Then each 6 hour are divided into 90-minute subcycles. This one sub quarter 90-minute, and then each sub quarter is divided into micro quarters. So the bias you need to check first. What is your bias, bullish or bearish? That depends on the weekly cycle or monthly cycle or yearly cycle. You can check from there, or any type of other scenario or point of interest in the market you have, you can check that one. Any FVG, any order block, any type of strategy can be combined with this indicator or with this theory, which is called quarterly theory. So proceeding to our indicator, that first, if we apply this first setting, quarterly 6 hours, then what we will see and how it will play in the market. It will detect SMT between called actually sequential SMT. Sequential SMT between 6 hour quarters. Let me show you how. Check this one. This SMT is detected between Q1 and Q4. Here another bullish SMT is detected between Q1 and Q2. Here a bearish SMT is detected between Q2 and Q3. So for when we apply setting like quarters, we will assume that we are working on a 15-minute or 5-minute, at least 5-minute time frame. You can change, keeping quarters you can change to any time frame like M1, M5, depending upon your scenario, your settings, or how you want to trade. You see, this quarters also work on M1, M5, any lower time frame. But for a higher time frame, if you apply this one, this will be not a good suggestion or not a good thing for the market to trade. So it will detect SMT between quarters, daily quarters. Okay, then how it will detect as crack and correlation or any other thing. First we will check our SMT conditions, whether they are met or not. So for Euro USD, we have a correlated pair GBP USD in the setting. You can check where I prefer this Pepperstone. This is not any advertisement for their exchange or their brokership. Just for quality of data, I prefer this one, IC Markets and Pepperstone. Sorry for interruption. You see one correlated pair. Which one we pick? That is GBP USD. You can also check with DXY, with gold, with any type of pair you want. You think that this is a correlation of euro and I can check it with this pair, you can check, but I prefer GBP USD and DXY. Okay, now a special thing for quarter detection, I use this time frame. This is not a flaw of this indicator, just for quarter detection. This is this indicator also have capability of this day saving times with the New York sessions and blah blah, that one for November and December, and for other months also it will take. Maybe my English or my presentation is not good because I'm not a social media activist. I'm just a trader and PineScript developer. So you need to understand, and you can understand. I know trader can understand this language and concept. Okay, here this setting I already told about the correlated pair. You want to see the labels, the lines of SMT, you can check. If you uncheck, you only see the buy sell signals or some type of this one. But if you want to check, make sure that this indicator is working or this tool is working good or not, you can, but I will remove them. Okay, for further, here are show invalidations. So when an SMT is invalidated, that for example, if SMT happened on the higher highs of a quarter with for example Q2 makes, here let me show you. You see, this is an invalid label for SMT. So Q2 first make an SMT with the Q1 along with GBP USD. Let me remove this one because this was today's our trade on this signal base when Q2 and Q1 make bullish sequential SMT, and after our condition met, so I take trade this one, even though I didn't get anything because when coming back it hit my break even. So just leaving this one. Okay, for invalidations, you see, before we have an SMT, here show SMT label and line, we can check. You see here SMT happens when GBP Q2 takes Q1 high or breached, but Euro USD didn't. Our condition for entry didn't met there, and an invalidation happened. Invalidation, how the Euro USD also takes high, so this invalidation label also appears on this one for avoiding any mistake of trade or like this. Okay, now moving period boxes, you can check or uncheck if you want to check these boxes. You can see. If you don't want, you can uncheck them, but it will not affect our analysis. You see, our analysis still remain there. Just for visual, you can check or uncheck period highs and lows. So these are the quarter high and quarter low labels. You can uncheck or check, it's up to you. I will prefer to uncheck because I'm quite sure about my indicator. TCISD, show TCISD labels, entry signals we must need to keep there. What is TCISD? It is when this, sorry, just 1 second, let me enable these one. So you see this candle make SMT here, this bar make SMT, a bullish SMT. Here is a label between Q1 and Q2. As this candle is bullish, we will not conclude or include this candle for our change of state of delivery. We will check our previous last candle which is bearish. As it is a bullish SMT, so we need to check last bearish candle here, this level. So when market closes above this one, this level, this line, actually not for this candle, this is for closing this high of the bearish candle. So market when closes above this level, it will show true change in state of delivery here. And when market retest this level, this line you can see, then it will show buy. So actual buy is here. This is our level for entry. So I think so about this one is clear. If have any member have any questions, can ask me in the comment section. So I also disable this one, or you can enable this one. That's not a big issue. So these are our indicator setting. This was actually for the 6-hour quarter, daily quarters, a day into divided, which is divided into 4 quarters. So this indicator, you know, if you are aware of the, or you have listened about quarterly theory, this is truly based on liquidity graph. When one pair breaches another quarter's lowest low or highest high, then we can consider an entry point or our scenario or this one. So about entry, I think so I have already made clear, but another 1 or 2 things I want to clear you, that you see this is working on M1, M15, H1, any time frame it will work, but you need to understand which SMT or which quarterly theory we are applying here and for which time frame we need to enter. This should be M15 maximum M15 or lower than M15. M5 you can take, okay. M1 for better risk and reward ratio you can take. But also risky. M1, you know, there is a lot of noise and a lot of manipulation on the lower time frames. This M15 also a lower time frame, but when it aligns with the higher time frame sequential SMTs, it will give you a value. Okay, moving to next setting, what we will see when we will check this sub quarter 90-minute. You see now boxes are divided into more boxes. So our first quarter, which was, I use this indicator for just for understanding and clearing some logics. Let me change. Okay, here here, here you see this, our quarters are now divided into 4 more quarter. First quarter Q1 is divided into, this was our Q1, which is divided into 4 more quarters. This first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Asian session, actually calling Asian session. The setting also you can adjust as per your visual acceptance. You see this market opening, I set it to 3 o'clock for daylight saving and these 2 months. So you see these 4 quarters now are sub quarter of our 1 6-hour quarter. Each is a 90 minute, 90 minute, 90 minute, 90 minute, 90 minute. When setting to sub quarter 90 minute cycle. Now the SMT will be detected between 2 sub quarters. Sell and buy conditions or cracks and correlations will be found on this one. So next one also for micro section, if you select micro quarters, then you will see more signals and more labels like this. Why? Because now we have moved to the microcycle, 22 minute, round about 22 minute. Okay, so these are the setting. If anybody have confusion or any question, can ask me in comment sections of this video, and please like and subscribe this channel for upcoming, because we need to, I will inshallah soon I will share some videos which are totally based on quarterly theory and some extra cracks and correlation, that which OB we can take, which FVG is valid, which order block is valid, blah blah, so many things in the market. If you are a new trader, maybe you are unaware of these things, but if you are already working in the market like 4 to 5 months or 6 months, you can understand this SMC concepts, ICT concepts, some VSA concepts. So we will combine these with some other concepts. How? I will show you that how we will, sorry, so for entry process, let me share today's setup, what we got today. Here is another setup, quarters. Okay, this trade early morning I already share on my threads and this social media platform, our Facebook page and Instagram page also, how this trade happened and what was the consequences behind this trade, why I took this trade on M5. Actually it was belonged to the M15, but I took this trade on M5. I prefer that if I am using this quarter highs, sorry, for quarters, 6-hour quarter, I sorry, I will prefer entry on the M5. Early entry, it will show us a early entry. Maybe on M15 this entry will be true change and state of delivery is level around about these levels, so our entry will be here. But on M5 it's a risky, but it will give you a good risk to reward ratio. For M15 you are or a 6-hour cycle, you can use M5 time frame. For sub quarter you can M1, and for micro definitely 30-second or M1 will be better. So here our SMT occurred in the New York session on this candle, true change in state of delivery on this candle, and when market retest, just a smart money move, you see, just market tap this one, and after you can see how much it go upside. This is a true understanding of market, or a working scenario of market, how smart money actually works. Mostly you see when smart money takes move, it just tap that order, it will just tap that order. Maybe if on M5 or M4 or any other platform you are using for trading, if you put a pending order, maybe your order is not executed at that point, but from smart money or hedge funds or big banks, the big players actually we need to call, so their order are executed, but due to some spread or some other things, maybe your order is not executed here. But this indicator, this tool will show you how smart money moves. And a second correlation was here. One was a change in true change in state of delivery, and another was a FVG here on the both pairs, GBP and Euro, both one here. This candle you see, this was the FVG here. This FVG, sorry, this, what happened? Okay, maybe some issues with drawing, or this indicator taking too much time to low. Let me draw. Okay, you can see here is the FEG. Let it leave it. So this was our today trade, and I think I already made clear some things. Most of the things are already clear about using this indicator, but if some of you have some questions about this indicator anymore, you can ask me in the comment section of this video. And thank you. Soon I will show you the high time frame visuals of this developing another indicator for the high time frame, which is actually yearly, quarters, monthly, weekly mean, weekly quarters, mean daily quarters, weekly cycle and daily quarter, monthly cycle and weekly quarters, yearly cycle, and 3-month one cycle. So I will add this indicator soon to my trading view profile, but still it's under process. What it will show, it will show us on the high time frames scenarios of SMT, where SMT is our low time frame, is SMT aligned with high time frame or something else. Here is a bullish, here is a bearish SMT, bearish, bullish. It will show us high time frame sequential SMT to make our bias in one direction and then trade on lower time frame, which is this tool. Trade on this tool, bias will be this high time frame or high cycles SMT. Now you see here is a SMT or sequential SMT. This is sorry, not this one, this one. Weekly quarter. So here is SMT that Euro takes previous day high, but GBP didn't. We can confirm it. You see, this is a Euro, sorry, GBP yesterday high. This one, this level. So GBP is still below, but Euro already grabbed the liquidity of yesterday low, and before yesterday liquidity still remaining, which is a dangerous point. From my point of view, if this is remaining, so we need to wait for a sell condition. Although we have a one sell condition here, let me show you on M5. Here is a sequential SMT between these two quarters, but we need to wait. We need to wait for taking entry. Better we check for the liquidity, not for the yesterday, but before yesterday also have a liquidity level here. So according to your scenario, your strategies, you can develop a lot of strategies along with different correlated pairs. Like I selected GBP USD, you can select any other DXY or gold or silver or anyone which you consider that this is a best correlation of euro USD. Okay, so you can develop a lot of strategies just based on this one tool. This is not a simple indicator, this is a systematic tool. According to my conditions and my knowledge in last 4 to 5 years, what I have learned, this is a systematic tool which will show you that what now market is gonna do. It will be not a lagging indicator, it will be a leading indicator. Why leading indicator? Because it show you reversals of markets, continuation of markets. So see you in the next video, and if you have some questions or any other queries or anything, you can put in the comment section. And if I have missed anything about this one, you can also ask, because again I'm saying that I'm not a social media activist that I can blah 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 like this too much. I can just explain a trading vision or a trading scenario, and traders can better understand this one.